Hi guys, welcome back to another live video. Welcome back from yesterday's live. Today I had actually talked about this piece that I am currently working on. I'm working on a pair of shorts to match our beautiful Brazilian halter top. So as I was working this, I had to frog my work a little bit because um, the scalloped edge wasn't giving me the vibe that I really wanted. This is exactly what I want, but after working the very first side, this was my first approach. I thought it would come out nicely, but look at what we have. This is literally not making any highlight, or it's not really standing out. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to frog my work or unravel it, and we're going to get exactly this. I feel like this stands out, and for me the main thing that I really consider is the final touches, because they make a whole lot of a difference on your piece. So hi everyone. Actually, it's getting dark outside, so I hope this live will be quick. What are you making today? I'm making a matching bottom for our halter top. I have the halter top here. I think that the tutorial will come out tonight, but the pattern of the piece will be out maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet. I've sat here for some time trying to compile everything to make sure things come out nicely. And look at the edging. This is so cute. Very, very cute. And the shorts are made of a single strand, but the base or the edging of the piece is made of a double strand. And yeah, this is making the edge very solid so that it can kind of hold things together. How do you crochet so fast? Oh my god, this is years of experience, guys. I didn't start crocheting yesterday. I started when I was little, but then I picked up the hobby about 8 years ago. And right now I know exactly what I'm doing, so I can just cruise through the project. So you see how just one change can make a whole lot of a difference to your crochet piece. The fact that I've frogged my work just to clean up the edging and give it more definition as opposed to what we had here, I feel like this would go unnoticed. Someone would have even said there's no edging on this piece. But it's there. It's very subtle, but the approach that I had used earlier on is not the approach that is really making the piece stand out, like on this side. So correct me if I'm wrong. I hope you're on the same side as mine. This takes a longer time, more yarn, but the results are worth it. Hi Mary. I'm starting to notice some people who catch my lives all the time. There's some names that are really familiar, and yeah, they're starting to get many in my head. I can recognize some people very fast. So we're here to follow always. Thank you, Mary. Keep going. Okay. At least I know I have some people who really believe in my craft. All right. So this is going to take a while. Let me just try to be as fast. I just want to finish one of the sides, then I'll work the second side of camera. I just want to see the scalloped edge finished. And then I go ahead and edit a few things. The top tutorial that I'm putting out today is an updated version of one of my old videos. The old video wasn't as clean and neat as this one is going to be, so I'm going to update it and then also give it a lining. All the details will be in the video. So I have to go back to the pattern that I had written. Thank God I hadn't yet released it. So I'm going to go back on that pattern, and I will be able to update the images and also add a few details that I have put in the new pattern. Like for me, I literally do follow you daily. Oh, when I wake up, first thing I check if you've posted something. Oh my God, you're a big fan. Thank you so much. I want to just finish here and I show you something new that I am currently working on. For the mesh lovers, I'm going to show you something that is really interesting that's coming right up. But for now, I'm going to first focus on this World Cup themed outfit and first get it out of the way because I can't release the shorts alone without the top. So I'm going to try my best. Okay, so I'm noticing something here. While I'm crocheting, this is creating some sort of bulge outwards. I think there's so many stitches that are overwhelming the circumference of the leg hole as opposed to the first approach. So the first approach may not be the prettiest, but it is the workable approach. The second approach is very pretty, very visible, but it strains the leg hole and makes it a bit wider, which makes it kind of flare out, which I don't want. So see me going back to my first approach, because this is definitely going to give me a good fitting. Because at the end of the day, we may want this because it's pretty and visible, but this is going to give us the better fitting. And it's all about the fitting more than the design. So I'm going to unravel it and redo it. Oh my God. Yeah. This hurts because I had first done the first approach, then frogged it, then I've tried the second approach, but it's not working for me because it's distorting the fitting of my piece. So I have to get back to the original approach, which is okay. I don't mind as long as the fitting is perfect. Okay, let's see how it goes. Oh my God. So that means I'm not going to get the vivid scallops that I was hoping for, but that's fine. That's totally fine. I think when we fit it on, the scallops will show. They may be a bit invisible, but they'll be there. I've decided to consider the fitting more than the design. So, oh, hi. Someone is making the lacy dress. I'm wondering which one. Which one? I have so many dresses, so many shirts. I don't even know. I can't keep track of how many designs that I have on my channel, let alone the patterns that I have on my online shops. I just love creating, so they just keep piling and piling. Oh yeah, the peaks and valleys. Okay, that ripple effect. I hope you're enjoying the project. That was one of my favorite projects of this year. I can't believe we're already past June and tomorrow is July. Oh my God. We're literally tomorrow we are entering the second half of the year. And I'm very proud of the work that I've done so far. I'm not lagging behind or feeling left behind, but there are some pieces that I wish I had worked on earlier. but I'll get time. I'll definitely get time and work on them. So our second approach was very pretty but not workable. That's why we frogged our work again and gone back to the first approach. See, the scallops are there somewhere. They're not as pronounced, but they're there. So let's just finish up this, and I talk about the mesh design. I hope we shall still be getting some natural light because it's getting dark. It's 6:30 in the evening. I have to be out of here. That's what I said yesterday, and we ended up having a live video of almost an hour plus. So we're almost done. Almost. You'll be getting a tutorial for this. I've really put in the time and effort to record each and every step of it. So you'll be getting a tutorial. I've done so many of these shirts in different colors, in purple, in shades of blue, in rainbow colors. I've really made these shirts several times, but I had never recorded a tutorial, a detailed tutorial of how to go about it. So I hope this video will be helpful to you once it drops. So we are creating our very last scallop. I think so. Yep. Okay, so I'll get rid of the loose ends later on, but this is what we have for now. Ooh, this looks so good. Let me just try and put it against the top and we see what we have. Guys, I have the top already on the mannequin, and look at that. This set is going to be fire, definitely. I wish I could dress up this. Okay, you're going to give me a minute. I think, let me just do this. Let me just clamp my phone onto the stand. Okay. And we're going to dress up this little mannequin. I have to take it off here. Just give me a minute. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. Put it through that hole and okay, let's see what we have. I haven't yet worked the waistband, but the general shape has been achieved already. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, so this is what we have. And the waistband is going to kind of drop this piece. Of course, I know the human body dimensions or proportions, and this waistband will definitely be the game changer. Can do it in... Are you asking if I can do it in Jamaican flag colors? Definitely I can. If it's a custom order, I would definitely take it on and pull it off. So let's turn it around. So you see what the waistband is supposed to do. It's supposed to pull everything together, create a drawstring, and then create a better fitting for this top, for the shirts. The top is already finished. I have already even taken some beautiful images of my model wearing the top. We're going to get back on the desk and I'm going to show you some shots of the images of the top design. By the time my model came around, the shorts were not yet even started. So we have images of the top, but we don't have images of the full set. But we shall definitely get there. For now, let's focus on creating this piece and actually getting done with it. And then I was also thinking of creating those beautiful ruffles around the base. I don't know. My brain is just thinking. But I don't know if I get enough time and yarn, I may definitely create something dramatic at the base of the shorts, or just leave them as they are because they are already beautiful. So I went ahead to do the lining. That's why you're not seeing the skin of the mannequin through the top. There's a lining there. But when it comes to the shorts, someone can always opt for a biker or something black input on the inside of the shorts. The shorts are usually easy to work with when it comes to the practical bit of it. But when it comes to the tops, someone may not want to wear a bra. So that's why I decided to put a lining on the inside. So let's get back on our desk and see. I think I'll leave that piece there. There. Let me just get back on my desk. And we talk about the mesh design before it gets dark outside. So enough of that piece. You'll be seeing it when it is actually finished with all the details and all the loose ends taken off, and it will be a very clean piece, trust me. So I was talking about the images that I took of my model. Let's see. Guys, I took the most amazing images of the top that I'm going to release today. Okay, here, see that? Let's see some of the images. What should I show you? Meanwhile, in my business, I'm the photographer, I'm the editor, I'm the videographer, because I believe I'm the one who knows exactly how I want to present my work. So I prefer to take these images myself. Okay, so I think these beautiful pieces, I usually take them from home, and we just find spots whereby the background is not so busy, and we take some images. Sometimes we take from office, and we are able to capture some beautiful pieces. Hi. No, I don't do photography, guys. Okay, of course this is photography, but this is basic photography. As long as you have a phone that can take good images, you can actually pull off any of these things. I've taught myself, I've literally tried to master exactly what I want to see in my images. So somehow I always have a clue of how to tell my model to pose, and it's always very simple poses that make the whole difference. So you see that? I have these beautiful pieces, and most of the times these images show up on when I'm looking for images for the product gallery. I make use of these images for the online shops. Once the patterns drop, we usually have different angles of these designs. You have the back view and you have the front view, so somehow it kind of makes sense for the person buying the pattern. So yeah. Which phone do you use? I have a 17 Pro Max for my photography. So those are the images that I took. Of course, you guys can go ahead and try out this piece in your flag colors. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at that, guys. Yellow, red. Yeah, so if you're supporting the World Cup, this could definitely go for a theme of Senegal or Ghana, which are African countries, definitely. So yeah, once the tutorial drops tonight, make sure you give it a try and see how you like the pieces. So about the mesh design, oh my god, I had forgotten, and the lighting is really getting bad outside. But we're working on a maxi dress. So for those people who love the mesh design, mesh pattern, look at this. The fact that today I have delivered the yellow piece to its owner. I've made a post on Instagram on my stories. I have sent it out to my client. Very happy. But then now we have another. This is the piece. I have sent it out to the client and wow. So we have another long piece here that I am working on. It's a mesh design. You can see, for mesh lovers, I didn't want it to be so thin, but also not too big. So this was the sweet spot that I worked with. And this is supposed to be a dress. So stay tuned for this beautiful maxi dress. You can see it's long enough. This is 50 inches of mesh, right from the underbust all the way down to the feet. Oh my god. I'm excited for this one because I rarely use this color. This is almost mustard yellow, but it's in between yellow and orange. So I can't wait to share this piece with you guys. For this one, I have used Alize Cotton Gold, which I usually recommend to you guys. So I have used it for this piece, and I've used a total of 4 balls, and each ball is about 360 meters. 360 meters, I believe. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. I have used a total of 4 balls for this piece. And I'm just left with the upper bit, the upper shaping and stuff. So yeah, that's it for today's live, guys. I think let me just get out of this place. I'm so tired. I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. Tonight we are dropping a tutorial, so make sure you're around to watch it. And thanks for all the love and support. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.